What's up? I'm Sophie Jordan Collins, an LA-based actress. Every week, every few months, every few times a year, I try to document this whole actor life, and I went to China to shoot a little show. A lot of fun, a lot of craziness, and actually, basically the month before, I was in New York, so I took a train to pick up my visa in the boonies. Back to get my visa and passport from the agency place. We're gonna go to 20 minutes away to an America's Best, so I can get contacts because this pair is so old, it's itchy. Update nobody asked for. So they wouldn't give me contacts because my prescription was expired, so I talked them into giving me a free trial pair. Then I went to the airport, and there was actually a gym in this airport, which was nice because I was like way too early. My plane took off at 2:30 a.m. and I got to the airport at like 8 p.m. because I didn't really have anything to do. So this was a blessing. If I look like I'm rubbing my butt, and for some reason I'm 22 and have sides. Thank you, Studios. I really wanted to check my Planet Fitness bag, so I asked her, I was like, can we just attach the two of them? And she was like, no. And then I was like, okay, how much is it if I add it on? She goes, 200. I said, I guess I'm taking 2 carry-ons. Mother trucker, I had a bunch of American-only things in that bag, so I had to check it. I had important liquids in there. That sounds really sus, but I think I'm in the middle seat. If you couldn't tell, this is a non-union project, so they don't have to fly you first or business class. You'd have no idea it's 12:30 a.m. I've never understood why people like to board the plane so early. Like, I feel like I'm the opposite. I try to board as late as I can. Landed in Beijing. Customs took like 2 hours. I'll walk you guys through it later. It really wasn't that bad. I was just making it confusing because somebody told me I didn't have to get my suitcase, and then there were signs everywhere saying you need to get your luggage, but I didn't actually have to get my luggage. They transferred it for me, so it was fine. But just follow everybody else. Deja vu to Japan by being here. Like, there was a little store called Lawson's, and I've only ever seen them in Japan and now here. I forgot to say this too, the flight was 16 hours. Y'all, they didn't have in-flight Wi-Fi. Like, I'm not gonna lie, for a minute I was really peeved, and then I got over myself. But anyway. It's 4:11 p.m. on Wednesday, China time, which means it's 4:11 a.m. New York time, which is what I'm running on. I feel like the day just hit me like a ton of bricks. Our plane gets delayed 2 hours because some birds attacked the engine or something. We were supposed to leave at 9:30. We left at 11:30. That's fine. We're in the air, and it was so weird because it was supposed to be an hour and a half flight, and it was like 1 p.m. and they were like, okay, 30 minutes till landing. We were still in the air at like 1:30, and then we hit like horrible turbulence at like 1:35. I'm talking like girls are like screaming, like we were thrusted around. By far the worst turbulence I've ever experienced in my life. The plane's landed. I'm thinking in my head I'm in Qingdao. I text like the team that's supposed to be picking me up. I'm like, just landed. I'm excited. The flight attendant comes over. Obviously everybody around me is speaking Mandarin. Flight attendant comes over. So do you want to cancel your flight or do you want to wait it out? I said, what? She goes, yeah, because the like emergency landing because of the turbulence. I said, where are we? She goes, we're in like Xenon. And I was like, girl, what you mean we're in Xenon? Like 2 p.m. we emergency land. We were gonna have to wait out rain until 8 p.m. and only maybe were we gonna. They were like, yeah, it's gonna be a few hours for your luggage, so we're just gonna take you on a bus back inside the airport. So that's what they did because I was so over it. So I left my luggage. And I told my little Chinese buddy to text me when they pull it out. And I had this whole plan in my head because I was supposed to be in Qingdao at literally 11 a.m. where I was going to like nap for 3 hours. Then I was hopefully going to wake up, work out, and then like maybe do some stuff in the city. And now it's 5 p.m. I've done absolutely nothing all day except for snack and stress out. First, I'm just gonna walk on the treadmill and get some steps in because I know I'll feel better. Never felt less motivated in my whole life, but I'm gonna do that while I do some emails. If I feel my cortisol raise, there were multiple times today where I was like, damn, I would love to go on a run right now. But I just didn't have the opportunity. So we'll see if that energy comes. It's kind of gone at this point, but I know I'm in the same outfit, guys, but they have my luggage still. No, it's a blessing. All things considered, like blessed to be here, blessed to be in China, blessed to be alive, blessed to have... Seeing kilometers makes me feel better about myself. Only $40 US for this hotel. Then I just took a bullet train from Jinan to Qingdao. This is the next morning, so we had our wardrobe fitting and makeup day. I went to the gym first, and then we got sorted into all kinds of fun stuff. What's up, y'all? My name is Sophie Jordan Collins, and I play Nikki. Then we did some behind-the-scenes interviews. And this like LED buildings that you can see from the beach in Qingdao are like one of the only cool things. Literally up all night, so sick because I ate something bad, if you know what I mean. So I feel like hell.
Good morning, friends. It is 11-ish a.m. on August 20th, and we're gonna go to the gym. I definitely Ni hao. Are you delivers like DoorDash orders? I did bring American snacks, but not nearly enough. I already ate all my protein bars. And I have a couple like Chomps meat sticks left, but that's about it. This seems to be the only thing my stomach can handle in China is salads, plain salads. With like plain chicken. They have fatty little grapes. Update, I just ate some spicy teriyaki chicken because that didn't fill me up. So I did eat the spicy teriyaki chicken, so hopefully I don't get sick again. Pro tip, get some Bluetooth headphones for when you need to focus on set. Oh, I don't know.
So it's not really a thing.
It is now.
It is now. No.
Good morning. Good morning. It's August 22nd. Yesterday was probably my most hefty day thus far. I was on set like 14 hours and had a lot of dialogue. Not so fun scenes, if you know what I mean. Because today I have a day off, which is good. We wrapped at like 2, so I slept until like 11. And then I did some prep because I have a tape to do later. My skin is breaking out so bad. I want to talk to you guys about the hygiene practices here at some point in terms of makeup. Freaking humid here that I feel like I haven't had a good cardio session since being here because I like can't do cardio. It just feels 10 times harder here. Like I'm trying to do 12-3:30 and I'm just dripping and I feel nauseous like 5 minutes into it. And I'm trying to decide with myself, am I being a lazy hoe and making excuses? Or I will tell you though, like I love acting. The one thing that really kills me about being an actor, and one day as I do bigger projects and things like that, is like just how crazy the hours can be sometimes and how it can make like self-care, I feel like, in between shoots kind of difficult. Although there are more regulations in America, like we're not working 16-hour days, so our hotel doesn't have a gym, but production found a gym that's like a 10-minute walk from the hotel, and it's only open like 1 to 9 p.m. every day, which is really inconvenient hours, especially when you're shooting.
So they got like a deal where we can come 24 hours, which is really nice. 2 of these AC things in this gym though. So like we come on and we can put on the AC, but it's still always hot as balls. It takes forever to cool down. And all the cardio machines don't have an AC thing by them. They sell cups of ice, so pro tip, get a cup of ice because it's kind of hard to find here. And actually I was speaking to one of the crew members who speaks English, and he was like, yeah, it's because the older people here don't like the cold. They think it makes you sick. And I was like, what? I put in laundry back at the hotel, though the washing machine was a little, we'll have to talk about China's hygiene. Like honestly as a whole. I'm procrastinating doing cardio right now. Okay, I finished 12:30. Guys, this is all sweat, like sweat. I don't think my legs have ever sweat. I took my hat off because I knew it'd be greasy. Sorry if this is TMI.
That's the, well, yeah, that's.
All right. Let's wrap.
That's a wrap.
Do you hear that?
So this was Saturday. It was my only really early morning, but I still try to do some self-care stuff. Just obviously last, so I did like 10 minutes of yoga and then just a little bit of journaling and then headed to set.
Never coffee. Add my own milk to it.
LOL. So it came out chunky AF and I like freaked out, and our like PA girl Carly came by and I was like, is all the milk chunky?
Okay,
and
cool.
she was like, that's
Are we
yogurt.
ready?
And I was
Camera
like,
stop.
oh, that makes
Yes.
sense. Anyway.
Apparently this is like the Qingdao filming headquarters.
So this is what I was trying to do. Iced coffee, milk, beautiful. Make sure you get milk and not yogurt. Easy to mix them up.
Really professional
Then I went into the
self-care
gym. I
stuff.
just loved that it was empty when I went in.
I'm wearing a swimsuit. I want to show you guys my pants, but I have clothes all over the floor and I'm a little embarrassed. Today's August 25th. I've just been, you know those days where you're like, what have I done? I'm having one of those. I did go to the gym. I did do some like admin work, catching up on like stuff with social media clients, and I actually just shot some content too, so I'm just being a little butt. I'm just being a little butt. That was a double butt. I'm in Qingdao, China, and there's 3 fun things to do here. The beach, the light fixture on the beach that we kind of did, and these like cable cars. And I was hoping to do the cable cars with the other actors, but they're all like working on set. I mean, but they're all like, I don't know what you guys are doing or why. Freaking ridiculous. 6'10", aka 26. I have to get no. Oh my gosh. AKA, wait, yeah. AKA 18. Bloody hell, man. I'm really good at military time. I'm gonna do the cable cars by myself. China's supposedly pretty safe, and also 5'9", and maybe I'm gonna sound like a brat saying this, but I feel like I'm bigger than a lot of the men here. So if they try to get me, I'll just, I'll just get them. Gosh, okay. I have to film some self-tapes in the next 20 minutes. My Didi, which is a Chinese Uber, is picking me up, and then we're gonna ride there, and hopefully I'm either gonna do it at like sunset or nighttime. I wanted to do it because I want to like see the city at night, and also because I have a procrastination problem, so that's half of it, and now it's late. But anyway, I also wanted to clean my hotel room. I'm just gonna be vulnerable with you guys. This is what we have going on because I had to lay out my clothes to dry. Okay. This really does feel like Japan all over again. But I'm living for it. This is beautiful. So it just like, but I always feel like people are staring at me. Are they? I don't know. That thing just like fully glides around and like doesn't stop. So you just have to like hop on it while it's moving, which I thought was kind of funny. So that was kind of an abrupt ending, but I just wanted to tell you guys kind of work-wise what it looked like. So I was only on set 5 out of the 8 shooting days because I was just the villain, I was supporting. So I had it pretty easy, but our leads were there every single day, all 8 days. And in China, in America, we only work 12-hour days typically for production, or you get like overtime. But it's like rare, I feel like, that we go over 12 hours because nobody wants to pay overtime. But in China, they don't care. They were working like 18-hour days, wrapping at 3 a.m., then starting at 8 a.m. So Nick and Hannah, I just hats off to you guys. China, yesterday at 10, by the time I got to my apartment, my friend Morgan picked me up and gave me my keys because I don't know if but I subleased my apartment last month because I wasn't here and I pay too much for rent in LA. So I had some dude stay in my apartment for a month. So I got back yesterday at 10 after like a 15-hour flight. I got back at 10 yesterday. Had to go to the store to pick up quarters so I could wash laundry because all of my laundry in my suitcase smelled so weird from trying to do laundry in China and my clothes not drying properly, so they smelled like mildew. Bedding and like deep cleaned my entire apartment because I had a man stay here. So I like got home and immediately was just like, he didn't make it messy or anything, but I immediately just got here and was like, it doesn't smell like me anymore. So I like wiped literally everything down, my couch, my counters, everything. And now I'm feeling much better. But by the time I went to bed, it was like 2 a.m. And then I woke up at like 6:15 a.m. I just went for a little jog on the treadmill at my apartment. I'm feeling super nauseous. It's like 8 a.m. and I need to leave at 9:30, and I need to leave at 9:30 because I have a shoot lined up today. We are just hopping right back into it, ladies and gents. Clearly, I still need to finish unpacking. I did like a deep clean, but I didn't actually unpack or like, I have a ton of like social media packages to open, a ton of clients to catch up on this week. It's Wednesday today. I'm excited to start doing shoots again. I have one today and a shoot tomorrow as well. I'm excited to get back into it with my clients. LOL, here's what the packages look like. And then the shoot I did, I can't talk about it. It was with Disney, so I'm under a strict NDA, but you guys will definitely find out about it soon.